Hi, it's Eleanor here, and today I'm going to be doing my top 20 Disney villain countdown because I hold the Disney villains very near and dear to my heart because I just think they're all like great characters and wouldn't really be any films without them. So why not pay homage to them and do a top 20 countdown? And it's top 20 because I couldn't get it down to a top 10 because I'm indecisive. And sorry that we haven't been posting a lot. The school's just a bit crazy, which I'm sure you can understand. But enough of the rambling, let's just get into the countdown. And there will be spoilers. Duh. Number 20 for me is Clayton from Tarzan. Now, I love this film and I think it's great. I think it's a great story. But Clayton's just not like the scariest villain. I mean, he just wanted to kill a few gorillas. Well, I didn't want to. Sorry about the lighting change, but my number 19 is Yokai from Big Hero 6, and he's only number 19 because he just wanted a bit of revenge, didn't he? And number 18 is King Candy or Turbo from Wreck-It Ralph, purely because he just wanted a bit of popularity, and how scary can a villain be if they drive a car made out of sweets? 17 for me is the Queen of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland, and she's only number 17 because despite me loving her as a character, I just don't think she was in the film enough to show her true potential. My number 16 is the Tremaines from Cinderella, and it's only because I don't think that they're that evil, but I do love them. They're great. They're my spirit animals. Number 15 for me is Governor Radcliffe, because despite him being scary, he didn't really do that much in the film. I mean, he just ordered people around to dig up some gold and tried to kill a few people. But than that, I sort of didn't really do anything. Shan Yu from Mulan is my number 14, purely because I just think he looks really scary. And he was like, I don't know, he's just really menacing. I just don't like him, he sort of gives me the creeps a bit. My number 13 is Maleficent. Don't kill me for putting her down so low, but I don't know, I just never really liked her. I mean, I saw the live action film and I thought it was great and I love it and everything. But she's never been one of my favourites, and like now that we're getting down to like sort of the near top 10, they're just my favourite villains and she just never was one. Number 12 is Dr. Facilier from The Princess and the Frog, because he's cool and I like his song, and I think he's actually really scary. If I'd have seen that film when I was like 5 or something, I'd probably have been really scared by him, so guess you did your job then. Number 11 for me is Judge Claude Frollo from The Hunchback of Notre Dame, because he is creepy. I don't like him at all. That part when he sniffs Esmeralda's hair, I'm just like, no, 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 thank you. Is a bad person. Now we're into the top 10. My number 10 is Hans from Frozen, and although he isn't like a very good villain story line wise, I wanted to end up with Anna when I first saw Frozen, but then there was that whole I want to kill your sister thing, and then I was like, okay, maybe they won't work out, but despite all that, I still really like Hans. My number 9 is Scar from The Lion King, because I think he's a great villain. He was willing to kill his brother and his nephew to become king, and I just think he did it. He like had a scary air about him. And who doesn't love The Lion King? Plus, Be Prepared is my jam. My number 8 is Jafar from Aladdin, because I think he's actually quite a scary villain. I remember watching Aladdin when I was little and thinking that he was scary, so I guess he played his part well. And the Prince Ali reprise is great. I think it's a great song. I wish it was longer actually now that I think about it. And my number 7 is the Sass Master himself, Hades from Hercules, because I think he's hilarious, but he also does a really good job of playing the villain as well. I just think it's a great package. He's a great villain. What else can I say? Number 6 is Mother Gothel from Tangled, because I think she's really scary. And yet again, if I'd have seen that film when I was like little, I'd have been like properly scared by her. Plus, she indirectly killed thousands of people by keeping that magic flower for herself. I mean, it healed the queen, so it obviously could have saved millions of other people, but she kept it for herself because she is selfish. But Mother Knows Best is a great song, and I think she's a great villain. And as we go into the top 5 now, my number 5 is Cruella de Vil from 101 Dalmatians, because I think she's great. She's really scary, but she plays like the crazy card as well, if you know what I mean. Like, she's sort of a bit like, I don't know, just the need for those puppies sort of gets to her. She's like a dog lover to the extreme. Well, not dog lover because she wants to make fur coats out of them, but you know what I mean. She sort of goes for the extreme route, but that's great for me. I just think she's really cool. Number 4 for me is Ursula from The Little Mermaid, and even though she terrified me when I was little, I think she's great now. Poor Unfortunate Souls is one of my favourite Disney songs anyway, and it just makes it better that it's like a villain song. And she was willing to go to like the extremes to get what she wanted. Like, she was willing to marry Prince Eric so she could get her way. She's dedicated. Go Queen. Number 3 is The Evil Queen from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, because that was the first Disney film I ever saw, and she used to terrify me so much that when I was little I used to dress up in my Snow White costume, and I used to run down the garden and like hide under a tree, cry, I don't know, pretending to be Snow White and imagining that like the Queen was chasing after me or something. I don't know, I was really weird, but I found her really scary, and now that I've watched it back like now, I still think that she's a great villain. Like, she was really evil. Hence her name. 2 is Captain Hook from Peter Pan, and that's a great film. It's, I don't know, it sort of has like, I don't know, it just has something about it that like makes me smile whenever I watch it. And Captain Hook, despite him being the villain wanting to like get rid of Peter Pan, I mean, he's just it's like a bumbling pirate, do you know what I mean? There's sort of something comedic about him, and I don't know, that just makes me really like him. I wonder who my number 1 could be. Who's the man among men? Who's the hero next door? Who's a super success? Don't you know? Can't you guess? There's just one guy in town who's got all of it down, and his name is Gaston the Bay. Yes, my number 1 is Gaston from Beauty and the Beast, because if I had to make a decision, I think Beauty and the Beast would be my favourite Disney film. I watched it all my life, pretty much. I would like never stopped watching it. Like, there were certain Disney films that I stopped watching when I like got to an age, and then when I got past the age I'd come back and watch them again. But I've always stayed watching Beauty and the Beast. It's one of my favourites. Belle is probably my favourite Disney princess, and Gaston is my favourite villain, because even though I didn't like him when I was little, now that I watch it back I'm like, yes, you are, yes, great. I think he's a fantastic villain. I mean, he manipulated the entire village that they live in to thinking that like he was the hero, when the whole point of the film is that he's not the hero, he's the villain. But they were all behind him. They were all willing to go and kill this like random beast that they just heard about. I just think he's great. I mean, he was like trying to blackmail Belle into marrying him, but I'd marry you. So overall, Gaston, I think you have a great song, I think you have a great part in the film, and I think you have a great friend, because let's face it, LeFou was behind you like the whole time. So I just think you're a great character, and it's sort of a shame that you had to die at the end. Thank you so much for watching, guys. All of these views were my own opinions on them, and if you disagree with anything, then this is just what I think. I'm pretty sure there's other people that disagree with me, and I don't really mind. It's just what I think about them, and I'm just saying why I like the characters that I do. You can follow me on Instagram at something special, because I think I'm hilarious and I like Tsum-Tsums. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more from the people on this channel, and I'll see you next time I make a video. Bye!